What is going on, everybody? Jumbo Thick here. We are back with more Emberfell Whispers from the Stars, joined by the White Scale Band, since I named him that. And guess what? Dan's not here to refute it, not to give his little 2 cents, his little dumb thing he quips in there every once in a while. He's gone, because he ain't going to be here tonight. Anyways, let's do brief introductions. Let's start with the lovely Doobie 209.
Yes, I'm lovely Doobie 209. And I'm eating Cheez-Its right now.
Jesus. Breakfast of Champions. And I believe you play the elf time wizard, Tristan Farrell. Let's slide on down.
Occasionally I play one.
Yeah. Slide on down to Kayla. Kayla.
Hello. I play Velree, Barbarian Dampure. Yeah, there you go. You're welcome.
Boom. I feel welcome. And then how about Andrea?
Zune, Bard Drow.
Yes, indeed. And last but not least, Jumbo Smooth.
Hello everyone. I am Jumbo Smooth. I'll be playing Rogar, son of Amu this evening. 7'5", 400-pound dragonborn from the Great White North. He's got the deep cleaver, javelin of lightning, the amulet of the drunkard. So he's ready to go.
And he needs more magic items. That's what I hear all the time.
I do need more magic items. I say it all the time.
That's what I hear constantly.
Yes.
It's fine.
Or a boon of some sort.
A boon. Oh my God.
Physical enhancement.
Let's get into this then. So, I froze for a second. Sorry, guys. Last we left off, the crew God damn it, I said the crew. Look what's happened. The White Scale Band has found themselves, after their previous adventure to the glorious city of Brunwood, and where unfortunately they left, the headless body of Moog behind, eventually buried, cremated, all that taken care of. And it was decided that you guys were going to leave Brunwood in all due haste. There were several factors in so doing. One of those factors being that Zune apparently was slightly desperate to make it home. You had several choices on how you were going to make this happen. Some of that being by boat, by water, the other by land. You settled on a land route. You were given a wagon, covered wagon from Brunwood, paid in full. Beautiful painting on the side of the covered wagon of Rogar's face, and it says Rogar's, all this good stuff on there, all the Dragonborn stuff. It's good. White Scale Band, awesomeness. And you decided to take me, Arlo, with you, and all of you loaded up. You got in the wagon, and you decided to head out towards Silver Durai, the home of the Drow, well, at least the only place that any of you know that Drow frequent. On your way there, you had to take a northern route to get to the bridge that leads from this kind of section of Brunwood that gets you across the Devatonic River, the bridge of the Dragon Glass Bridge. There we go. Where you met the infamous Razir, the small goblin warrior. I don't want to do it. And it was discussed on if you're gonna have to pay a toll because this thing was killing bandits, and it's like, can we pass? And I don't know what's gonna happen. Eventually he's like, I am going this way, and he hopped on the wagon, and you guys all took off together. You came across a couple interesting things, but the worst of which was when you decided to, instead of entering the city of Rorkham, a city that is famous for its institution, the College of Devastation, in fact, among some of the other more institutions, a place of schooling for more of the military elite of the dynasty as a whole, as well as the more magical individuals. Those pressed into service, and some volunteered willingly from some of the noble houses, are trained in the arts of magic and how best to kill people with them, since that is one of the favorite things of the dynasty. So, in an effort to avoid possible, suspicion or many other issues, seeing as how you're traveling with an unlicensed wizard and a bard of reputable note at this point that may or may not have lots of magical abilities as well, decided to steer clear of Rorkham, taking a route that actually led through some of the forest paths. And it is in the winter season. It's beginning to snow quite heavily. It's getting much colder. And as the snow began to pick up, you guys came across an inn, an old dilapidated inn in the middle of nowhere on a path that it hasn't looked like wagons have traversed in who knows how long. The path is overgrown in places, and the inn looks like it has not seen a patron in decades. As you pulled up, Niarla voiced her concern of staying in this place that had a dilapidated sign that basically depicted the name of this as the Zrak Inn. The inn itself was manned by two elderly brothers, Ronmor and Don Thras, or Ron and Don, as we have dubbed them. And as you decided to stay in the inn, your wagon, along with the ox that pull it, were brought to a dilapidated equivalent of like a barn, a few minutes away from the house itself, kind of hidden in the woods, where they were placed to keep them out of the weather. And you all returned back and bartered for stay, as Razir promised to heal the elderly brother's wounds and fix his legs. And if I fix him, we can stay for free. And we worked out some shit. Razir did in fact deliver on said promise. And through his divine connection to the celestial lakes and the realms beyond, was able to heal the broken body of Don, whom was wheelchair bound and a mute when you guys first arrived. They're both like in their upper 60s, low 70s. They're much older hobgoblins. And as his legs mended and his bones set, he was able to shakily stand on feet that have not stood in who knows how long. And there was much joy. A stew was made that was very quite highly questioned by the party. Where's the stew? Where did this meat come from? Razir, he ate all the stew. He ate it all, and he was good with it. No one else ate any. Everyone else is eating rations, which, I mean, it is what it is. And you were all seen to your rooms, where Ron announced that, this is a classy establishment, apparently. And, there'll be no boy-girl pairing. You guys had to keep to yourselves. Of course, no one listened to that. You guys played musical rooms after the lights were out. And I believe Zune and Niarla bunked up in rooms that are almost too small for two people to even get into a bed. They're like closets, basically, just like bed and almost no space around them. Rogar could only fit in a room by himself due to his bulk. I'm sure it was uncomfortable as well. Razir had his own room, and it was quite spacious. And then we had Velree and Trist, who had bunked up in another room, where Trist was uncomfortably laying on the bed, looking at the ceiling, as Velree was on the ceiling, looking down back at him. There was a very uncomfortable exchange, lots of staring. Then he kind of shifted, and then Velree disappeared as she snuck out of the room. And Trist, usually a very perceptive man, was none the wiser. He looked around the small room for her, and was she even ever there? There's no telling. I don't know. She's gone. But Velree decided she was going to check on where that stew came from, where that meat was from. As she slunk her way across the shaky ceiling, made it to the kitchen, and discovered that there was first off, there was a rat that she set herself upon, like she does. But there was a trap door that leads to a cellar that was slightly off kilter, and it was laid in such a way that you would not be able to tell that it was a normal trap door. It would have been difficult to spot, but there was light coming out from underneath it, and Velree was able to see it. As she opened the trap door and moved down, a jumbled mess of scrawls and paper cluttered a downward staircase. Many different kinds of candles, big ones, fat ones, short ones that are burnt out completely, ones that appear that this was the first time they were ever lit, lining the staircase downwards, and the scrawling papers almost making a de facto barrier between the staircase and the room underneath. Velree as you were sneaking down, she discovered a small, like an opening in the scrawls and the scrolls, to look into the main room, where it was discovered that the brothers Zrak, were doing something strange. As there was an intricate pattern of candles along the floor, as well as some kind of runes, kind of like slowly glowing and glimmering. It's hard to tell the dimensions of the room beyond. Difficult, even with your dark vision. Some of the candles appeared to be kind of slightly levitating upwards. There was a strange reverberation, almost like sound, almost like a subwoofer, kind of like emanating from the space, as the two brothers were floating in the air, completely naked, in a lover's embrace, tongues lashing against each other outwardly, outside of the mouth, just kind of like that. There was lots of slob, lots of goop coming all over their chins, as it was announced that Ron was, "I've missed you so much, brother," as they were intimately kissing. And that is where we are picking up. So, Velree, all of this is happening before you.
Yeah.
There might be some mute horror building up inside of you, but what would you like to do, Velree?
I'm gonna rage.
Velree,
Can I sneak attack? Do I get a sneak attack?
So you're gonna try to attack them?
Yep. Just going for
Okay.
it.
Okay.
I'm disgusted. I don't like it.
This will be very important. Let me pull up my encounter.
You don't like seeing two brothers share a special bond with each other?
Let's go ahead and have everybody roll me initiative, and this will count for other things.
Oh,
Of course.
brutal for me.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't roll with advantage. Silly goose.
We'll roll once more.
Oh, thank God. Better. Okay.
Okay. I will fix your initiative. Oh, it already did. Oh, I need to. God damn it! I gotta roll for Vizier, don't I? I need Trist's as well. His isn't showing up for some reason.
25.
25. Okay. What the fuck is going on with my number lock?
What do you mean by that? Oh, hold on.
There it is. Boom. Okay. So, Velree,
Yes.
so you're going to rage. Go ahead and mark off a rage.
Uh-huh.
And you're going to launch yourself through the kind of like scrolls, just kind of burst through and attempt to attack one of the brothers or both of them.
Well, with the highest, I mean, would I be able to? I get a sneak attack, right? Because with my stealth and like,
We'll see.
if I crept up on them more.
We will see.
Okay. Or just go for it.
Okay. So as you burst forth and you lunge in the direction of this strange ritual happening, you lunge outwards, and as you're flying in midair, you begin to slow, Velree. As you kind of like, and you're kind of like swimming. And they're kind of like floating there, and then suddenly you're exposed. They both kind of like turn their heads at you simultaneously. Oh, you've come to join. And they reach out towards you, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Velree.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's not good. I'm going to re-roll that. Hold on.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Why not? I need to at least...
You never interrupt anyone's sex party.
Oh, fuck it. Oh, this is my fate. I should learn.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to burn some more? I mean, I don't know how many more you got left.
I'm just gonna...
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Velree, as you pull forward, you... and then suddenly, nothing.
Did you
Black.
banish me, bro?
Blackness. Complete blackness. Trist. Let's see here. I'm gonna roll something for some people here.
Not what I meant to happen.
And then let me roll for some of you guys. You gotta make sure I got your stats. Okay. 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 So, here's what happens. Trist, you're kind of looking around, and suddenly you get a little. Your head gets a little spacey.
Oh.
You're kind of like. And when your hand comes away from your face, Velree's laying next to you. Appears to be unconscious.
Oh.
Am I naked?
No, you are wearing all of your clothes.
Never know.
Important note, Velree. Well, we'll see. We'll see what comes up.
I'll try to wake her up.
Now, is it time? Well, let me put it like this, Trist. She's next to you, and it is morning. As if you somehow must have drifted off into your meditative state, and you've awoken.
Are we snuggling?
I checked to make sure I got my pants are on.
Your pants are on, Trist.
Okay. Damn.
I mean, unless you want to be off, I don't know.
I know she may have taken advantage of me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's.
That was a hell of a night. Well, I try to wake her up.
Okay. You reach over and you kind of shake her. You wake up Velree. Velree, you have no memories of what happened after you entered into the room last night with Trist. You don't remember sneaking out. You don't remember going to the kitchen. You don't remember going to the trapdoor. It is a blank slate.
So the last thing I remember, I was on the ceiling looking at Tristan.
The last thing you remember was walking through the door to get into the room, not even being on the ceiling yet. You must have been really tired.
I know, I'm gonna like look over at Tristan and be like, what the hell? What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. You got up and left the room, and
What do you mean I left the room? Last thing I remember, we were walking into this room.
well, we made eye contact for a couple of hours, just looking at each other, and then
Sounds weird.
I kind of rolled over, and you were gone, and I wake up, and now you're on the floor. Next,
I'm on the floor? I'm not even in the bed?
There's no floor. There's like just bed and a little bit of space between this and the door, so you're on the bed.
I should be asking you the questions. I don't know
What
you did.
Last thing I remember is we were walking in here. Yeah.
I mean, you don't remember leaving the room? You were gone. I was even questioning whether or not you were even in the room in the beginning. I assumed you went to go lay in bed with Zoom.
What? Is there anything I can like do to figure out? I'm gonna go talk to Zoom. I'm gonna go find Zoom and see if Zoom knows anything.
At this point, Velree, you kind of get up and you hear out in the hall, ha ha ha! Everyone, I have prepared the breakfast. It's going to be a glorious event.
Oh, damn it, that guy's still here.
Everybody is awakened if they weren't awake yet. Nyarla sits up. She's like, oh, it's like, oh, my head doesn't feel right. Zoom. She kind of looks over towards you. Are you okay? Frozen. Just like that.
Am I?
As soon as she started.
How are you?
Sorry, to say everything froze.
Yep. I mean, as far as you feel fine.
Yeah, I feel great. I actually slept surprisingly well.
Okay. I still have a bad feeling about this place, but I guess we should eat breakfast with that strange man.
I don't know. I have this thing about not eating breakfast.
Oh man, this is gonna be a long game.
This is strange men. I usually just kind of duck out.
Mm.
Did I freeze completely? Did I cut
Nope.
out completely? I bet.
You're back again. It's fine.
Yeah, Darla. Let's not eat breakfast with strange men. Just,
Oh, okay. All
Think
right.
of it as you don't eat breakfast with them, you get out before they notice you're there. You know?
I'm gonna rush towards Zoom and pull him aside and be like,
They open the door. Come here! Lashed out into the room.
I'm gonna be like, did anything weird happen last night?
Yes.
What was that?
This is gonna get old if I can't get this fixed. But yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, did anything weird happen last night? I'll just be like,
I think this is the weirdest thing that's happened so far.
you didn't see me last night? I don't remember anything other than past going into the room last night, and then Trish says that, and I woke up next to him, and he says I was on the ceiling at one point. He said we had a staring contest. I don't know what's happening. I need you to deep delve into my mind. Penetrate me.
I pull her in with everyone else. Damn it.
Oh.
Okay, pulling her in with everyone else. I'm going to use the tech thoughts.
Oh.
Closing the door.
Is this a group thing?
This is like her, Nyarla, and me. I don't want Nyarla going out with those weirdos.
Okay. She just kind of sits in the corner, I guess.
Yeah.
Trying to detect thoughts on Velree.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a spell casting ability check soon.
Was that an area effect?
No, it is. Well, it is until you zoom in on someone.
Okay. I always have to remember to think normal things because Zoom will just do that at any time.
It's true. It's got to be slightly unnerving, and there's a lack of a lack of permission granted to many others as he plunders everyone's thoughts on the regular, I'm sure.
Friends don't have secrets and more friends. Okay, so
just a charisma check for you.
yay, thank you. Oh, sweet Jesus. That was a saving throw. That would have been really nice. Oh, 19?
19. With a 19, you kind of like, Velree's trying to think on what's missing. And you can tell that there's a gap in her memory. You can't tell what was there. You could just tell that there's a gap. She has been having strange nighttime issues. Who knows what could be going on there?
I swear I didn't drug her in any way.
But can I tell that it's been caused by another entity, or is it just like...
You can just tell there's a gap. That's it.
I'm unsatisfied with this answer, Zoom.
All right. Something's wrong. There's a section of time it's like it's just not there. That it should be there, but it's just not.
Do I sense, did I notice that Nyarla, like, is she very obviously not feeling well or whatever?
Yeah, she's kind of like, she keeps kind of rubbing her shoulder and just kind of like, just seems that she can't get comfortable.
I'm just gonna kind of look at her and be like, I don't know. Just ask, are you all right? I guess. And,
I mean, she's always wearing the veil, so it's hard to determine her facial features.
That's true.
But yes, I think I'm okay. I need to get up and about. Ha! It is your breakfast is getting cold, my friends. Oh, come here, Rogue. I will speak the words of your people to you.
I guess Rogar is heading down.
Rogar slowly takes a drink before opening the door, stepping out into the hallway. By stepping out, I mean he's like has to get sideways and like squeeze himself through the doorway. I'm assuming everybody's going out towards the main little living room area at this point. Razir is there. There's a large pot that's been kind of boiling over the stove, the same one that was used last night. Oh, I have many fine treats for my friends here. I got them all here and get you somebody. He's just like stirring some shit. And at this point, you do see that the two brothers, Ron and Don, are already eating bowls of whatever kind of gruel that Razir is making.
So Razir made the food, not the brothers.
I don't know. They're kind of sitting. They're kind of behind the kind of counter area, eating their food, sitting down. Oh yes, you were all finally up. Good. Says Ron. Then Don kind of like nods his head, not speaking.
Do I, like, upon seeing them, get any type of memory flash?
No, you do not.
That's cool. I'm going to still not eat their food.
Okay.
Stand there.
Yeah.
The brothers quietly are eating the gruel. So you guys aren't approaching the stew pot. None of you.
No. What's the weather outside?
Razir looks back. Come now, it is good. It is for everyone. I made so much.
Yeah, we've got places to be, so we have to get a move on.
No offense, Razir, but I don't know you that well.
Well, Ron and Don look towards the party there. towards all of you. Ron speaks up.
You might have a difficult time. The storm's picked up. The snow's getting deep. You might need to stay another night or two.
I'm going to excuse myself. Because where they're at right now, although I don't remember this, but I do remember wanting to go check out and find the basement, right? I remember that because that all happened before.
Okay, yeah. You thought about it.
I'm gonna try and sneak off and try.
So you're gonna try to sneak into the kitchen.
Because it's not right. Like, I forget the layout, but
It's true. It's still in the living room. That's the door leading to the kitchens in the living room, like the living area space, the main space that you guys are all in right now.
Oh, the door's right there that I'd have to go into.
And give me a stealth check. You will not have advantage. It will just be a straight roll.
I'm doing it.
24. Okay. Roll for my guys. Let me see what their perception is. Okay. All right, Velree. Anybody who has a passive, Trist, you're the only one who sees it. Everyone else, Velree kind of like very, very slowly begins to kind of creep along the edge of the kind of counter, the kind of like check-in counter that the brother Zrak are behind. And she slowly just kind of drifts away. And Trist, you clock her the whole time. You're kind of like, huh. As she slowly slips and then barely moves into the kitchen. The door closes behind her. What's Razir's passive? It's Razir's. Yeah, no, he didn't take perception. Instead, he took persuasion. Okay. Okay.
Just a quick little edit right there.
All right. Nope. Nope. All right. So Razir doesn't see it either. Otherwise, he probably would have. So, all right. Let's just keep going then. Velree slips into the kitchen. Velree,
what is the stew? Oh, sorry. What is the gruel or stew made of?
The gruel? It appears to have the aroma of like a citrusy kind of aroma to it. And if you were to get close to it, it appears to be some kind of like gruel made with no, there's no meat. It appears to be like plant-based, some kind of fruits have been used with the equivalent of like a meal, like powdered wheat or some other substance. Kind of like oh fuck, why am I blanking right now? Like kind of like oatmeal.
Mm-hmm. That turns to the brothers. There's no meat in here.
No, your friend said he would cook for us, and this is what he made.
Ha ha ha! You too much meat early in the morning, bad for your stomach.
Nonsense. Give me 1 second. Rogar is going to go over to the brothers' bowls, and he is going to pick them up. I have some meat in the cart. I shall return.
Oh, I don't know if you should leave, my friend. It's quite dangerous out there.
Is it cold?
Oh, indeed.
Good. And Rogar is going to try to walk out the door.
Through the front door?
Yeah, just through the front door.
You move to the door. Won't move.
Your door seems to be quite sturdy. Try to
Ooh.
open it again.
Okay. What are you gonna use some force behind this?
A little bit more force, I'm not like trying to break open the door, but
Okay. You put your shoulder
like if it was
into
stuck,
Yeah, you put your shoulder into it. It doesn't budge.
Rogar.
Rogar, maybe you should try to pull it.
Oh, I believe there's a fair amount of snow built up on the outside.
Are there windows in this cottage?
There are no windows. There are holes. There are small
There's
holes.
holes?
Not like crack, where some of the wood's not quite fitted together, and you can tell that there is snow piled up a couple feet. Rogar, with you being where you're from, the amount of snowfall that has collected seems unnatural.
You said there's a lot of holes.
Oh yeah.
In the walls and exterior. Does the is there wind blowing through it? Any of them?
The roof, you can hear wind through some of the open spaces in the roof. Ironically, there is no snow collecting in the room.
Okay. Does it smell like the outside? Like, I don't know, like dry leaves or...
Yeah, it smells like normal weather out there. It would be difficult to smell over the smell of Razir's cooking, but with your heightened senses, you do get a whiff of the outside. Yes.
There's no accumulation inside.
Nope.
And it feels colder around the...
It does feel
reaches.
cold. Let's flip over to Velree for a moment in the kitchen.
All right.
Velree, give me an investigation check.
Oh shit.
Yep, that's not good. Do you want to re-roll that, Velree?
Do I want to? Yes. Yeah, fuck it. I'm sure this isn't going to be needed for other things later. Alright. Damn it. Still not great.
12. Velree, you kind of creep around the kitchen. You're looking for a cellar door. Looking around. Don't see one on the ground. And then you see a door, like a pantry door, on the far wall. Kind of move over to it. Look inside. And there is a staircase leading down.
Well.
Would you like to take it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go look. Take a little look see,
You walk down the staircase, and as you do, it's pitch black. There's no light until you get towards the bottom. And as you get to the bottom, there's just a faint glimmer of candle light coming from kind of around the corner, because you hit a wall and you have to make the corner. And as you move around the corner, you see a collection of sacks of grain, dried meats, and preserved food. And there is just a single small candle lit on like a small shelf table next to some of these things laid out, and it appears to be the food storage.
So nothing weird here, huh?
That's
just normal food.
Not that you can tell. Appears to be this is where they store their food.
All right. Nothing weird about the candle. Just happens to.
Just looks to be just a normal candle, kind of dimly flickering every once in a while.
Like tap on the wall a little bit,
Velree, more paranoid than she's ever been. tap on the walls.
You know, I don't remember anything, and I remember I wanted to go in here. I do remember that.
They appear to be solid, and you appear to have solved the mystery you were trying to solve. This is where the food comes from.
Yeah, that is the mystery that I wanted. That's right. All right. Guess I'm just gonna walk back up the stairs.
Okay. You walk back up the stairs. Are you going to sneak back into the main foyer room, or are you just going to walk through the door?
Are there any other doors leading to any, like back into the hallway or anything? Or?
There's only the one door that leads from the main kitchen to the kind of living area.
Okay, then I guess I'll try and sneak back up. You know.
Okay.
I guess.
Before you do so, let's go back to Rogar. Having trouble with this door, Rogar. Razier looks over. Oh, put back into it.
Yeah, come on, Rogar. Jeez.
Rogar gives a grin, a frustrated grin, and tries harder.
For our name's sake, you have
Make
to do
me
this.
athletics check, Rogar. 22.
22.
All right, let me check real fast. All right, Rogar. The door does cracks a little bit. As it moves slightly, it doesn't completely move. Even with the 22, you're like, "Argh!" And it feels like it's almost like it's pushing against you. But it does kind of swing out a little bit. You're like, "Argh!" And you do see there is a large amount of snow that just kind of begins to pile over and fall downwards into kind of like the yard area, the walkway. The two brothers.
Oh, wow! It appears to be quite a bit built up. Perhaps you just rest here. Maybe in a few hours it will bypass us.
I have to check on the oxen.
Oh, I'm sure they're fine.
I don't know if we left enough food.
You have been such fine hosts. I just wanted to repay your hospitality.
Oh, there's no need for that. You can repay us in due time. We enjoy your
I
company.
might have. Yes, for days like this, perhaps we should just stay in, enjoy each other's company. Perhaps drink a little.
Yes, indeed.
One moment. Rogar is going to go back upstairs.
Well, I mean, there's it's not stairs. It's all one level.
Okay, well, he's going to go towards his room.
Yeah. You go back towards your room.
Going towards his room. Once he gets into his room, Rogar is going to get bowls, and he's going to put some of his meat rations in there.
Okay.
Kind of break him up, Yeah, that's going to look nice. He's also going to take a dollop of his smiley jar. 2 of them. And he's gonna put them in the bowls. And he's also going to bring out some extra rations for Razier and himself. And he's going to bring it back out.
Okay.
He's like, I found some. He has gourd on his back. He's going to put the bowls in front of him.
Okay.
And then he's going to go and grab some glasses and fill them up with sake. Put some meat in his ears.
Wow, this is quite the feast. Perhaps everyone should join.
Please. Enjoy.
Come now, don't be shy. We should all at least sit down for a meal.
Rogar sits down. He's not eating his gruel yet. And he's going to start drinking.
Razier,
you must tell me how it tastes.
Razier immediately comes over. Trist, Velree, Zoom, are you guys going to partake?
Tristan has his own endless flask of sake. He will sit down.
I
Drink
guess I
some.
successfully snuck back out.
With them being this distracted, yes, I'll say that you're able to sneak out.
I'll just.
How was Nyarla?
Nyarla is still kind of fidgeting with her shoulder, but she stops and she gets herself a small bowl.
Hey, Nyarla. I think I might need your assistance. Could you come with me real quickly, and then we can come out and we can finish our rule?
Okay.
Thank you.
She puts her bowl down and follows you. Velree, are you going to eat?
No, I have no reason to eat this shit, but I'm going to just kind of stand in the corner and drink a little, I guess.
The brothers kind of look towards all of you. Razir says, "Oh, let me try a bit of everyone's." He gets himself a spoon. And he starts scooping from everyone's bowl. He's like, "Oh, yes, fantastic."
His hand. Please, Razir.
What is this? What is the meaning of this?
It reminds me of like the candlestick in Beauty and the Beast.
It's such a nice spoon.
It sounds mixed between Italian and French.
It's fine. It's fine. He's eating it, Rogar.
Yeah,
So you're stopping him?
Well, I grabbed his hand and then like.
Oh yeah. It is you, Rogar. Yes. I listen to you and only you. For some reason.
For some reason. Rogar pours him a cup of sake.
Yes. The brothers begin to eat. They need to make a Constitution saving throw. All right. Ron and Don begin to eat.
Oh, this is good.
Then he looks over towards Don. Don's like,
In my experience, meat always makes a meal that much more warm, inviting.
I definitely can concur in this aspect. So good.
Razir's like, oh, come on now, give me a taste.
Eat your own.
Oh.
I put meat in his too.
Thank you. But they have that little sauce on there, so I want some of that.
Just let him have it, Rogar.
It's true.
He's eating it.
Fine. Holding out on me. It's fine. I will zero so respect. I will earn your trust.
We are guests, Razir. Please.
He begins
to torture yourself with some modicum of respect.
He begins to eat his. The rest of you just staring, except for Zune and Nyarla, who left. What are you doing in the other room, Zune?
I am going to ask her what is up with her shoulder because she keeps messing with it.
I don't know. I mean, could you look? Is that okay?
As long as it's not going to make me lose my mind, then yes. So
she takes her. She's wearing like her vestments of a priestess of Boel, and she kind of like loosens a little bit, kind of pulls just the shoulder down. You can see the top of the shoulder. You don't see anything, Zune. You see like she has like a small rash on her shoulder.
Well, she has a small rash on her shoulder?
There appear to be like a couple bumps, yeah. Look irritated.
Oh gosh, I wonder if she got a spider bite. I mean, that would be my logical assumption.
Why don't you give me medicine check, Zune? Let's see how doctorly Zune is.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna die.
You got the syphilis.
That's a 6. So Zune looks at it. Oh, it looks like some kind of weird rash. It's a skin thing. Yeah, that's okay.
Words. Well, let me see something real quickly. cheese. I need mushroom powder, saffron, and fat.
4.
True seeing.
Okay, you're gonna try to. Okay. True sight.
I would like to. They call it true seeing in this, so
It is. It lets you have true sight.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Anointment.
I should warn you, Zoom.
I'm gonna go insane.
Similarly to the spyglass that you once used. Sometimes seeing is not always the best, but should you choose to have this, then that's the only warning I'll give you. You can do whatever you like.
Do it.
Take out the spyglass first. You reminded me I had it. I completely forgot.
Okay.
And just see if.
What are you going to try to look at?
Her shoulder.
Her shoulder?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit.
You look at her shoulder, Zoom. You kind of like pull it out, and you see an eye, kind of like slowly opening and closing.
Drop that. No.
And you drop it for a moment, and then she's like, what's wrong?
I think can you get some ointment for that?
Zune, you're itching the back of your neck, and you feel some bumps on the back of your neck.
No. You wait right here, Nyarla. I will be right back. No need to panic.
What's wrong?
These are not things you want to hear from your doctor.
Just stay right here for right now. Maybe have your shoulder face that wall, if you don't mind. Both are facing me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back. You stay right here, and I'm gonna go out and, Velree, can you help me? I'm having some trouble.
Velree's over there. 3 of you gonna go into the small room again?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, Velree walks over. They're all like,
strange behavior. They keep the door open. Too many crossings in there.
They do that all the time.
I don't think you want me to keep the door open, but okay. Come here, Velree.
Velree, you
We'll leave it cracked if that helps.
kind of waddle over Velree. 6 inches. Don't you know the rule? 6 inches. Crack 6 inches. Velree, you kind of squeeze in with Zune and Nyarla.
I'm gonna hand her the telescope. Please look where it itches right here, and don't scream if it's something bad. Just don't tell me. Just hold up a finger.
Me as the player right now is very upset that you're letting me do this. And I'm probably gonna freaking eyeball on me now. But that's okay.
It's okay.
I don't know what's about to happen.
Velree, you take the glass and you kind of pull it up. You look at the back of Zune's neck.
Yeah.
Sure enough, where before there were just little bumps, you see an eye just kind of like open and close a couple times.
Ugh.
When you and you drop it, there's just the normal skin and the bumps there on the back of his neck.
I'm gonna. So, one finger for something weird.
What's the other option?
3 fingers.
For everything's fine. 3 fingers.
The whole fist.
Get the hell out.
It's the friendship fist, right? It means friendship.
Yeah. Definitely at least this.
Maybe more.
Do you have any itchy spots?
Maybe more.
Do I? Am I gonna get some?
Do you have it?
Velree? When Zune says, do you have any itchy spots?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like when someone tells you, oh yeah, watch out for the bugs in the grass. Suddenly you start itching.
Yeah.
And Velree, you kind of like itch kind of under your chin and then on your ribs a little bit.
Not sharing a bed anymore.
Your kneecap.
Oh, yeah?
Left kneecap. You're like,
oh yeah, it's everywhere. I'm gonna take the telescope and look at my own body.
You look at your knee. Velree, you look at your knee, and sure as shit, there's an eye on your knee where you pull your kind of dress up, and there's an eye that kind of like opens and closes, and then stops.
Nope.
I'm gonna throw the little thing at Zune.
Ow. What?
This is your fault.
It's your fault. And Nyarla's kind of like looking. Nyarla's looking at all of you. What's going on?
Okay, Nyarla, use this.
We're all doomed.
Look at this area that itches on the back of my neck. It looks a lot like the area that itches on your shoulder.
Okay.
I'll do it, Nyarla. It's a fucking eye, okay?
She looks at it and goes, oh, no, what does this mean?
Let's not freak out. Let's act cool. Be cool. Everyone be cool. We've dealt with weirder stuff. Remember when there were eyes in the sky, Velree? You remember that?
Yeah, I don't remember what happened to get rid of it. No.
We just ignored it. Nothing got rid of it. We just walked away.
Now it's in our skin, Zune. In our skin.
We just pretend it's not there. Maybe like put little patches over it so that they can't see. Because I don't know what they're looking at. I don't know who they're looking at.
Fucking itchy as hell, Zune. I'm itchy as hell. I need a rat. Fuck.
We're gonna come up with new styles. We've done this before. We've developed new styles. We have new
I'm
material.
gonna storm out of the room, looking for. I don't know. I need a drink.
Storm out of the room. Rogar, Trist, Razir, and the two brothers, Drak.
Yes.
Oh, hey. What a fun story, Razir.
Oh, no, it's one of my best.
Who's facing us?
No, not necessarily. They're kind of like, they're 60 feet away from you, kind of in a room. They're not necessarily all looking at you.
Peek out with the telescope and just kind of...
You're going to try to zoom in on someone?
On them.
On them? Okay. You pull it, you kind of like peek your head out the side. Why don't you give me stealth checks, Zune? Just to see
Cast the reflection.
how ridiculous this is.
Yay!
A 20. Dirty 20, not bad.
Stealthy when I have to be.
All right. Zune kind of peeks out. Trist, you watch as Zune peeks his head out the side of the door after Velree kind of like storms out. Zune kind of peeks around the corner with the spyglass, and you kind of look over. Fuck. And then watch. Zune's like zooming in. You look at the two brothers, and they appear to be what they are. They just some older gentlemen. Whenever you look through the glass, things are slightly distorted, refracted a little bit even, but nothing out of the ordinary that you can see.
Except that distortion and refraction?
Yeah, just a little bit. Not necessarily unusual.
I feel like we gotta do this. So I'm gonna make my eye ointment.
Okay, and you get back in the room. You're like, getting all your stuff out, doing some mixing. It's kind of like, I guess it's kind of like mascara or something, or whatever. I don't know.
Making weird. It's just like when I got crimson eye. I mean, whatever.
Okay. All right, and you start kind of like pasting it, kind of like really getting it in there. You can mark off your 6th level spell, and Zune, and you do have to imbue it with some of your bardic magic. So I'm sure there's some kind of incantation you have to kind of like lisp over it quickly before you apply it. And as you do, if anybody was looking at you, Nyarla in particular, as the goop kind of settles in, Zune's eyes go from being there to being an empty void of nothingness, a void of who knows what. There's little flecks of light dancing around Zune's eyes as things are revealed. Zune, as you begin to look, first things first, I need to check something because this is important. I need to check the specifics of true sight.
Let me. Zune, what have you done?
Yeah. You can see it.
I want to know what true sight is, you bastards. There it is. Okay. True sight. They can see invisible creatures, automatically detect illusions, perceive the original forms of shape changers, or a creature that is transformed by magic. And you can see into the material plane. Okay. So you can see shape changers. All right. So, with that, Zune, you smear it all over yourself, and the first thing that you see is, as you look out the door that is slightly ajar, it's not a door. You see a fleshy thing in the shape of a door with a mouth that's kind of like lolling, with a tongue that's lolling open, a big purple tongue. It's kind of like it has kind of like orangish interior of its mouth, and there are closed eyes on its portions of it. You kind of like look at the door. That's the first thing you see, Zune. You're gonna go in the hallway?
Yeah, but I'm trying to.
Do you push the door a little bit to open it?
I'm gonna treat it like a door.
Yeah, you push it and it opens just like the door it's always been. You walk out into the hallway and you see all the doors in the hallway are identical to this one. They're all slightly breathing, even as if they are alive. What might be more disturbing is there is a very large section of the roof that appears to be of equal material, except for on a more larger scale. You see like a massive mouth that's like 10, 15 feet wide, kind of like the large kind of like couch that Razir and Trist and Rogar are sitting on is also slightly moving. The door leading to the kitchen appears to be doing the same. And you see, as you look at the brothers' rack, you see that there is a strange writhing to their bodies, almost as if there were small tentacle-like appendages writhing off their shoulder blades. But other than that, they look similar to what they look like in the normal vision. And Zune, you will need to make a sanity check.
Yeah, that's fair. D20. I'm going to re-roll that nat 1, please, with my lucky.
Re-roll your nat 1. Go ahead.
That's worth loading the luck point on.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
It's a 9. Would you like to use some more?
I'm going to use this sucks. I'm just effed. Please don't let me go insane right now. I really agree. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Nat 20.
Natural 20. Zune,
we knock off my luck.
You're able to fight off any of the mental shattering that might have taken place as you and you like suppress it. You bury it deep within you. You lock it off from your waking mind, and you are able to keep your faculties about you soon. Nyarla's like, what do you see?
I think that it might be beneficial for us to check on the ox and just make sure they're okay. I mean, there's a blizzard outside, right?
Yeah.
We didn't leave food for them. Not a lot. Not enough for, like, another day.
Oh, I agree.
So yeah, and do I look normal to you?
No, you have stuff smeared all over your face.
Well, I mean,
and your eyes are empty voids of space-time.
Oh, that's all? Okay. Well,
yeah, it's not a normal look.
Question.
Appreciate
when she looks at Nyarla, or when he looks at Nyarla, that's anything strange about Nyarla?
Oh, that's a good point, Rogar. You. Oh no, this is not a good thing.
What do I see?
Nyarla, you look towards Nyarla, Zune. I mean, yeah, Zune, you look towards Nyarla. And you can see past the veil. And I need you to give me a charisma saving throw.
Fuck.
Oh, shit. She's a 10 under that veil.
I'm going to waste my final lucky because I feel like a 12 is not going to cut it. Please be better. Please be better. Oh, thank you, Jesus. 19.
You instinctively shut your eyes before anything happens. You see, when you look at her face, it's bizarre. For just a second, you see that her face has like scrawled markings all over it, almost like tattooing that has been like carved into her flesh. You've seen her normally, and her face does not look like that. But with true sight, you see beyond normal means. You're seeing that there's something has been done to her. You're not sure if it's a curse or some kind of foul ritual, but something has been done to her to give her that unnatural beguilement that she has, and you almost succumb seeing it. But you look away. You're out of lucky. I remember that.
Yeah, I'm out of lucky now. I know. I'm not gonna try to pull the wool over your eyes, I promise.
Feats ban next campaign. Continue.
You can't do that.
Nyarla, we need to have a serious talk when we get to the oxen and we, eventually leave, hopefully.
Okay.
But yeah, in the meantime, how about we keep our little discovery between us until we have a conversation with the rest of the group, and let's just act very normal in front of these individuals. But let's not eat things here or sleep in these rooms moving forward.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Velree's, busting down the hallway, upset,
Moving quick.
We're just gonna play it cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go Velree. Oh fuck, Velree's gonna look really fucked up.
Go.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
Just try to not make direct eye contact.
Tap on Rogar's shoulder.
Velree taps on Rogar's shoulder. Huh?
Come, join us. Rogar pulls a cuppa and pours her. Sorry, stock.
Yeah, you come here. And pull him aside.
Excuse me, a moment. He refills the glasses of the brothers.
Okay. They
Drink!
Begin drinking.
I'm gonna just pull him just out of earshot of him, I guess. Not necessarily into a room, unless we need to go into a room. But tell him there's eyes fucking everywhere. On me, on Zoom, on the Arla.
It's the feds. They're everywhere.
You kind of... So are you pulling him somewhere else?
I wanted him to be out of earshot of the brothers.
Like grab Rogar and you drag him off. At the same time as Zune's moving down the hallway. Zune, as you see Velree walking off, you see that there are multiple eyes on Velree that you can see kind of like glowing from underneath her clothing. In addition, you don't see any on Rogar. You don't see any on Razir, but you do see one on Tristan Varel's forehead.
Is it right in the middle?
Like a third eye.
Yes. I see all.
Gosh. I see them coming.
What do you mean there are eyes on all of this?
Listen, he handed me that fucking telescope. Wanted me to look through it. Eyes. There's just eyes. You know, like the eyes in the sky. Remember that? Now there's eyes on us.
I do not see these eyes, but Zune has told.
Father,
Yeah.
we're playing all the time. I need to figure out what we're gonna do about this.
I was planning on trying to knock the brothers unconscious, and just to make sure everything's okay, a few hours pass and we leave. They seem to be very hardy individuals. They've drunk in multiple glasses of sake, and did drug them. And
Do I see
Kill him?
Rogar and Velree coming toward us? I mean,
They're kind of like over. I'm assuming they're probably in the foyer space, not moving down the hall towards you.
I like to kind of motion.
there was little to gain in killing the elderly. Rogar sees Zune and I believe he wants us to pick up the pace a smidge.
Okay. Trist, you're just kind of over there. You see all of this.
Every time little French Italian goblin, starts speaking, Tristan takes another.
God. The brothers Zrak at this point. Don kind of like begins to move around the counter.
I will collect everyone's things. Perhaps we should all play a game.
As he kind of shouts out towards the rest of you, kind of moving away. He begins collecting some of the food bowls.
Bathroom trouble, no thank you.
There's multiple pails. You don't have to use the same one.
Okay, thank you. I'll do that. I'll hit different rooms. Thank you.
Strange individuals.
Trist, you see Ron look over towards Dawn for a moment.
Oh.
And their eyes just meet for just a moment. And there's something like fiery electricity.
Oh.
And then it stops, and you're like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Oh.
You can do it sake.
It's true. I look over to Raziel and see if he has a flicker in his eyes.
Razir is looking. You see him looking towards Rogar, and you do see the same flicker in his eye.
Rogar would tear that man to shreds.
Small little goblin. Yes. All right. You bring Rogar aside. How is this going to play out soon?
Rogar, the walls are alive.
The walls are alive.
Alive, you say?
We need to get the hell out of here. And I mean ASAP. Those aren't humanoid. They're not normal. They're tentacles on the shoulders. They're eyes on our bodies. Not your body for some reason, white scale band leader. But everyone else's body has eyes on them. And it's like, here, and I'm going to hand him the telescope. Look at this. Look at it.
Huh.
They're all over Velree.
Take it up. They are on Velree in multiple places. She has 3 eyes on her.
She's got to sleep in her all bad now.
This is...
The walls are alive. The doors are mouths. Unless I screwed up this potion.
Now you can't see the walls and stuff with the spyglass, Rogar. What Zune's talking about?
Yeah.
You can only see the figment eyes. And I will say what you see through the spyglass it's more like an ethereal eye. It's not like a physical eye. What Zune sees looks like a physical fucking eye opening up on your person with all the extra stuff.
Have you ever caught me in a lie, Rogar?
You have not. You have.
Loaded question. I believe so. You've always been honest with me.
I've never noticeably lied to you, correct? But we really...
Strange phrase. Very well. Just as everyone was... I assume what we normally do, violence. Shall we go?
Maybe we could, dimension doors, some people out, but then we couldn't get everyone out. Who are we committed to surviving?
Obviously, every Vizier is new, but it would be a shame to lose such a powerful cleric.
You're not there, Trist.
I know. I wanted to say something.
You're still drinking sake out there. Damn it! God damn. Trist might be getting drunk.
This man doesn't
Let's
even
try
have
to
cure
take
wounds.
them by surprise.
What?
Let's at least try to take them by surprise. We shall walk down and try to escape.
Well, maybe...
What's the worst that it could happen?
I know it's weird. If we start trying to, just waylay them, but they're not actually bad. They're just really weird. I mean, a bunch of tentacles does not necessarily make a monster, right? I guess it has this whole...
I will say, in probably both of our experiences, the more tentacles usually mean the more dangerous. I don't think we once come across a creature that had tentacles that was benign, even, a neutral. They've all tried to kill us.
The roof is living, it has a mouth, and it's breathing. The sofa is breathing. The doors are mouths, but treat them like doors because I don't know what to do if they realize that I know what they are. I don't even
Once
know.
we're back on the road, perhaps you hand some of those vials you're so fond of putting in your eyes.
I'll need a nap because this took a lot out of me, but tomorrow I can maybe...
Well,
I can maybe give you
perhaps
a little...
Perhaps I take them on. You just ease up a little bit on the.
You gotta use it immediately. It's not really a long-lasting thing, but you know what? You might be right. This is maybe a sign that I should ease off the eye drops.
Yeah. Never ceases to amaze me how much danger is here in the South. I thought the North was rugged land, but everywhere I turn, something is trying to kill us.
Getting weird.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
It's
To
time.
head down.
It's time for 2 truths and a lie.
Ooh.
Shoot, I'm good at this game.
It sounds grand.
You wait for this game, but
Come all. Let's
sounds like a
gather
game for
around the
Vizier.
circle.
Oh, this is a fantastic game. I played it all the time in the temple.
Tristan, unfortunately, the situation has turned out like most situations turn out for our small band. Poorly.
The oxen.
He turns to towards Rondon. You have been interesting hosts.
Oh, but
Rogar.
please, the game's about to start.
Yeah, Rogar, the game's
Rogar
about
pulls
to
out-
start, and you're telling me there's a
whips out
fox
his
in
deep
the hen
cleaver
house.
and rages and makes a swing as hard as
You gonna immediately do it, Rogar?
Oh, I didn't get to play the game.
Rogar. All right. Let's go ahead and we're firmly entering initiative. Rogar, as you move to rage, and then you pull back. You guys watch as something kicks in as you try to aggressively attack one of the patrons.
He aggressed me.
Suddenly, time begins to slow, Rogar. And you are unaware of what's happening. Trist, you know something's going on. You feel the pull of magic, Trist, but you don't see what's happening. You're sitting on the couch. Razir's also on the couch. Rogar standing. Zune and Velree and Nyarla are all standing in this foyer room. And Rogar, suddenly you're at full swing once again, and there's no one there. It looks like both Ron and Don Zrak are no longer in the room. However, you hear an echoing voice.
It appears they found out, brother.
Yes, they did. A voice that you've not heard before.
And how unfortunate. I suggest we feed the pets.
And we are entering initiative.
Now, see, Razir, this is why you shouldn't have left that man in his wheelchair.
Oh, shit! He kind of calls out. All right. We are entering at the top of the round as Tristan Varel, the couch that you are sitting on.
Oh, yes.
Zune, it becomes what you see in the physical world.
Oh, boy.
As suddenly it begins to arms begin to sprout out of the side of it, and multiple legs shoot out from underneath it. And
as I rage, I inspire Velree and Tristan.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I need to make sure about this. You are considered grappled, my friend.
Grappled.
You are stuck in the sitting position to this, whatever this is, as is Razir. What would you like to do, Trist?
Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
I would like to bonus action Misty Step.
Misty Step. Okay. Where are you going to Misty Step to? In the room.
There's a
still?
group of us standing there.
You guys are kind of all in the main foyer room. There's the door out. There is the door to the kitchen. And then you have the hallway, kind of to your right a little bit, with all of the rooms.
Well, I would Misty Step away from the couches.
Okay.
Kind of towards the front door.
Okay. You kind of like So when you Misty Step, it's kind of like a rift, a small warp in time that kind of like shunts you over there. As and you're next to you're within 5 feet or so of the front door.
Yes. I think that's like what I can do because I cast a spell.
That's your bonus action. You still have an action. You can use a cantrip.
I can use a cantrip.
Or you can use your action to do something else. Like you could try the door.
Just I wouldn't be able to see the door looking like a monster. I'm gonna firebolt that chair.
Give me an attack roll.
20, dirty.
20 hits.
That is 12 fire damage.
4 points of fire damage. That's out. It kind of like gargles and moves for a second. Is that going to be it, Trist?
Yes.
Okay.
Does he get extra damage because of my thing, or is that only for melee?
No, it would count. So how much? It's 2, an extra 2 points.
Plus 2, yeah.
Plus 2 points damage. Got it. All right. It is now the couch and the desk's turn. The couch is going to. It has Razir still restrained or grappled, and it is going to try to eat him. So it's going to make a attack, a natural 20 attack, which definitely will hit Razir.
Yeah, swallow him up.
And oh fuck, I don't even have the cards out.
Tasty little French pastry.
Okay. All right, that's a critical hit for him. Oh. That is going to be. Oh god! Oh shit! Is this the right deck? Yes, it is. All right. That's going to be a nicked artery.
Shit.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good. And if it doesn't sound good, it shouldn't. He needs to make a con save real fast, which he failed. I don't remember. He doesn't have anything else, I don't think. He can boost himself. Nope, he does not. Okay. So he has a nicked artery. It's not good. However, he is going to take Jesus. 11 points of damage, which he doesn't have a lot of hit points. So that's just from the bite. And let me make sure the reach on this thing. It has a 5-foot reach. It is considered large, though. So a pseudopod-like appendage is going to sprout off the couch and is going to try to hit Velree. For a 23 to hit Velree. Which will hit.
Yeah.
For 6 points of bludgeoning damage. And you are adhered to the creature. It sticks to you, and you are considered grappled. As it kind of sticks to you, you're like, ah, ah. That's it for its turn. It is now the kind of like front desk turn. It's going to detach itself from the ground and the wall, and it is going to rush Tristan Varel. Giant mouth opens up, and it's going to try to eat you, Trist. I'm rolling really hot, guys. I'm sorry. First one's a 23 to hit. And then the pseudopod is going to be a 21 to hit. Okay. So Trist, altogether, actually I rolled low on damage though. You're only going to take 12 points of bludgeoning damage. However, you are going to take an additional 8 points of acid damage from the bite. So a total of 20 points of damage. And that's it for their turn. It is now someone else's turn. Let's see here. Do they? No. They stay in there. Boom, boom. And we'll say that they are doing that. All right. Velree, it is your turn.
I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
You said I'm grappled right now, actually?
You were considered grappled. Yes. So you have no movement unless you try to escape.
Can I still punch him?
You can.
Attack him?
Yeah. You don't have disadvantage. That's when you're restrained. But while you're grappled, you just can't move away.
Right. You'll fuck it up.
All right. Velree rages. Go ahead and make me some attack rolls. A 15 will hit. Go ahead and make them all.
Did Rogar give out his advantage?
He did. So you get a +2 on that.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah, 28 or 31 actually will definitely hit. Or yeah, just a 30. 21 will hit, and the last attack. I mean, I'd be shocked if you missed. 16.
16?
It will hit. They all hit.
Okay.
So if you want, you can just roll d8s, and then we'll add 40. I think isn't it 40? Yeah, because it's 5 normal. How much is it right now?
48. Is that what you said?
Yeah, roll your 4d8 because I believe you're at d8s right now, or are you d6s?
I'm D6, but plus whatever Rogar.
Yeah, so roll 4d6, and then we add what's your rage and your strength together?
Here's 5.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah,
So- It's 10.
yeah, it's in the first time.
Okay,
You're muted.
no, he's good.
Oh.
So roll 4d6, and then we'll add 40. Yeah, I thought I was right on that.
46 is 10. So 50.
So 50 points of damage to the creature as you just start ripping through it. You just multiple slashes. It's like bleeding this strange orange fluid, kind of bubbling up and out of it. It smells god awful, but it's still holding together. It still has both you and Razir attached to it.
I forgot. Yeah, can we have added a psychic damage on one of those? The inspection?
It has to make a wisdom save.
Yeah, 15.
15 wisdom save. That's a 17. Sorry.
Ooh, okay.
So mark off one of those, and it's saved from that. All right. Well, that'll be it for Velree's turn then. Rogar, it is now your turn. You do not see the brothers Rack. However, both the couch and the counter are attacking your friends currently. The couch looks really bad.
All right, I'll go for the couch.
Okay, you turn on it. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
All right. Recklessly attack. Weapon master.
Sure, why not? 14?
Yep.
We'll hit.
Ooh, close. And take
30 points.
30 points of damage. Oh, 33, sorry.
33 points of damage. You easily you cleave down. You split the thing in two. It busts apart. Both Razir and Velree are freed. You have like a sticky mucus where it was attached to you, but you are free of the creature as it is now dead. There's the one eating Triss currently behind you as well.
Go for that one now.
You turn, spin.
Same thing.
All right. That will definitely hit.
Okay.
So it's like 28.
Oh, sorry, 28. Yeah.
Yeah, 28 points of slashing damage. Boom. You technically get a third attack.
Going again.
Oh man, I wish it was that natural one. But yes, that will hit. So 19,
less this time, 19, 22.
22 points. as you start hammering in towards the one that is grappling Trist. He's it's like trying to gobble him up, and you start hacking into it. The orange fluid spilling all over the place. It's still up, but that's going to be the end of Rogar's turn. It is now the ceiling comes alive at this point. And this gargantuan mouth opens up over all of you. Oh, we lost Velree. And it is going to it is going to open up, and a caustic spray is going to unleash on the center of the room, which is going to hit Velree, Zune, and Razir. I need you guys to make dexterity saving throws. I will have to pull up Velree's sheet real fast. Characters. That's another thing. You passed Zune with a 20. So, sorry, I've got to do some shit now. Why does he get advantage on this? That doesn't make sense to me.
Razir?
Yeah. He says he gets advantage on dex saves. Oh, that target only you. That's from his feet. So no, this doesn't count because it does everybody. So he'll make that. He rolled a natural 20, so obviously he passes. Let me pull up Velree real fast.
I got it.
Yeah, you passed as well. And Velree fails with a 13. The only one who failed. All right. Let's see here if you pass. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, half as much damage. So let me do the math here. All right. Velree is going to take 31 points of acid damage. The rest of you are going to take 15. So Razir will take 15. Zune, you will take 15. However, Velree is now... Where are her conditions? Velree is blinded. Currently. No, it is not good. Velree is blinded. The rest of you are not blinded. Okay. And that's all that the ceiling can do. It is now Zune's turn.
All right, can I see these brothers, or have they disappeared from my vision as well?
You do. They are not in the room. You do not see them. It's almost as if time froze for who knows how long, and then they were disappeared.
But we can hear them when they talk.
You could hear them, yes. An echoing voice from all around.
And I can see into the ethereal plane, but I don't see them.
No, you do not.
Well, I really know what I want to do, but I think it's probably better if I do this. Let's see. So how many things are there attacking us?
Well, Zune, you can see them all. There are more things than what are actively attacking you. Currently, there is the the kind of awakened desk, whatever it is, that is eating Trist that Rogar's beating into. Also the ceiling that opened up and spat acid, like an acidic breath all over all of you. Velree's rubbing her eyes as she's currently blind. In addition to that, Zune, you see several of the doors are beginning to twitch and move and look like they're going to be entering the fray soon as well.
What about the front door? Is that obviously in that? I'm sorry.
As you look over towards the front door, which is by Tristan Varel, it is in fact twitching And maybe why Rogar couldn't quite open it, because it was fighting him.
All right. Well, I know what I want to do, but I don't know how sensible it would be to do it. So we'll do this instead. All right. Let's see. Hang on one second. I gotta do some math. Basic math.
Basic math for what? For what, soon?
Hold, please. I have to do math.
Please.
Oh, please, 1 moment. All right. Are there at least 7 creatures here?
Yes.
More than 7?
There are... 8 creatures within eyesight.
And that's taking into account that one of them is dead.
No. There would be 9 if you count the one that's dead.
All right, then I'm going to cast Bane on everyone except for the door at the furthest end of the hall. That's not.
Okay. Wisdom saves?
That is Charisma, I believe.
Charisma. Oh shit, that's not gonna be good.
Charisma 18.
All right, Charisma 18 at a negative. Fail. For the for that. Fail for the ceiling.
Ceiling fails, the door fails.
I'm pretty sure all the doors. Nope, a natural 20 for one of the doors. The only thing that saved was one of the doors. Everything else failed.
Okay, then I would like to use my bonus action, I guess, to throw some Bardic Inspo onto Velree, since it looks like she need it.
All right, kind of give some Bardic Inspiration to Velree and her need. That will be it for Zoom's turn. It is now Razir, son. Ha ha ha, Razir. Oh shit! It is going to. It is not going to well, my friends. Oh shit! Razir is what? Here's the thing. I don't know what Dan would do. He does crazy things. I don't know.
Doesn't even know what he would
Here's
do.
what's gonna happen though. I'm gonna say I'm playing Razir. So let me see here. Razir, I'm going to use a 6th level slot. And Razir is going to hold out his hand towards the entrance of the hallway. And he's going to intone he takes his rapier, and he's going to intone a prayer to his goddess. And as he slashes and flicks his rapier in a certain pattern, a wall of blades opens up at the entrance of the hallway into the room you're in. Just a wall of many different swords, daggers, all kinds of blades begin to open up, and they begin to slowly rotate and begin to spin in place. And there's a blade barrier up at the edge of the hallway. He's, ha! Someone! If you need some help, I will be there soon. And that's going to be it for Razir. It is now the door's turn. The first door is going to detach, and it is the door to outside. And it is going to try to eat Tristan Farrell.
Is he baned?
It is baned. It is baned.
I didn't have time to put on mage armor.
So it is going to try to attack you. It's going to try to bite you. A large mouth opens up, and it's a full-size door, and it tries to clamp on to the upper half of your torso for a 24 to hit.
Oh, temporal shunts.
Temporal shunt.
Go away.
Your reaction, it goes, and then it just kind of like, it's out of there.
It's out of there.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, never mind. I can do that. I haven't used my reaction yet.
Yeah, you haven't used your reaction. You're good. The next doors, all of them are going to... the ones closest can technically get in, and they can get towards... probably Zoom would be the closest person. However, they have to pass through the blade barrier, which, let me make sure I have the spell pulled up. The dex save of 16. I don't know if they can make this. That's a fail. Plus they have the Bane as well. This one's a straight roll, but he fails. The next one, fail, fail, and with a D4, fail. All of them fail as they rush through. The first two can actually get to you, Zune. The rest of them have to dash to even get in the near vicinity. They're getting the crowd that's in the room, but they all have to pass through the wall. So let's roll the damage for Razir. Ha ha! 28 points of damage.
Magnifical.
I believe, and they take half damage if they passed, but they all failed, so they all take 21 points damage. Let me tally this up. It's going to be a shitload of damage overall. But they will make it through.
It's difficult terrain through the blade barrier, just so you know.
Okay, so they get sliced up as they just charge through. They're beginning to bleed all over. They don't look like they're on death's door, but they all look like they took damage. All right, that is going to be it for their turns. And as that, at the end of the round, that's actually where we're going to take our first break.
Oh.